You think quantum physics is all about weird futuristic stuff? Think again. The digital world you live in right now was built on a quantum revolution that started way back in 1947. This is the story of the transistor. Before 1947, computers were monsters. Imagine rooms filled with giant glowing vacuum tubes. They were incredibly fragile, constantly breaking down, and guzzled so much power they could dim the lights of a small town. Building a digital future with these things was practically impossible. They were just too big, too hot, and too unreliable. The dream of powerful personal computers seemed like science fiction. But then, a handful of scientists at Bell Labs had a breakthrough, and it all started with a deep dive into the quantum world. They were studying the strange behavior of electrons inside materials called semiconductors. See, according to quantum mechanics, electrons don't just move around smoothly. They jump between specific discrete energy levels. It's like they can only stand on certain steps of a staircase, never in between. This quirky quantum rule was the key. The scientists realized that if they could control which step the electrons were on, they could control the flow of electricity. By carefully engineering these semiconductors, they created a tiny device that could switch a signal on or off with incredible speed and reliability. They called it the transistor. At first, it probably didn't look like much, just a small, strange-looking gadget. But it was a silent giant. This one tiny component had the power to replace those huge, clunky vacuum tubes. And unlike vacuum tubes, you could make transistors incredibly small. First, thousands of them could fit into the space of one tube. Then millions. Then billions were etched onto a single silicon chip, creating the microprocessors that power our lives today. Think about it. Every single piece of modern technology, your smartphone, your laptop, the GPS that guides you, the massive data centers that run the internet, even the AI models we talk so much about, all of it runs on hardware. It's built from these quantum principles. The software might seem like magic, but underneath, it's all powered by the predictable quantum behavior of electrons inside billions of transistors. The transistor didn't just make our gadgets smaller and faster. It completely reshaped human civilization. It connected the world, accelerated the pace of innovation beyond anyone's wildest dreams, and changed how we work, play, and communicate forever. The quantum age didn't begin with a loud bang. It arrived silently in a tiny device that proved small things can change everything.